Time now to bring you sports on a Joy News. Today with me, Muftau Nabila Abdullah, former president of the Ghana Football Association. Fuseini claims that Ghana footballer has taken a drastic decline since he was hounded out of office following the premiere of number 12 documentary by Tiger IPI and Anas Armeya Anas. According to him, during his tenure as president of the Ghana Football Association, the senior national team, the Black Stars, made it to the semi-final of every single competition between 2008 and 2017. But he believes that with the full support behind the president of the current GFA leadership, Kurt Okreku, Ghana football will be back to its glory days.
Ghana football now is not in the best of shapes. If we compare the performances of the Black Stars over the period, from 2008 up to this time, if we were to draw a graph, a straight line graph, there will be a straight line like this because of the semi-finals for a long time, and then the first round as this will bring it down like this. But there are other new initiatives that GFA has introduced in, let's say, women's football, in youth football, that we have to applaud them. But the ultimate, most people are judged by the performance of the senior team. The senior team is not in a good shape. And we have to appreciate that and find ways to really address it.
To athletics now, and President of Ghana Athletics, Fuseini, he says that with the right infrastructure currently available, due to the fact that Ghana hosted the African Games 2023, he believes that sports in the country will begin to yield results within the next 5 to 10 years. He was speaking on Sports Link with Nathaniel Atto.
How do we keep this facility to the next 5-10 years so that we're able to have the fuller benefit or the fuller use of these facilities? That comes with a lot of sacrifice, with a lot of funding. If we are not able to keep it well, if we are not able to store it well, if we are not able to use it to the purpose that it was purchased for us, then we cannot blame the government or the ministry or the LOC, but we have to blame ourselves. And in athletics, we are working seriously with the University of Ghana, with Dr. Bello, how to utilize the equipment at the University of Ghana Stadium. We did a meeting last week, and we did inventory. We are still doing the inventory to know exactly the equipment that we have after the competition, so that we have a very good storage at the University of Ghana, so that both the university and the Athletic Association can use the equipment effectively. But what I can add is that we need to also water the tracks maybe twice or thrice in a week. We need to water the tracks. We need to able
can you repeat that? I want this to be repeated.
No, we need the tracks,
yes,
need to be watered.
And Muftau, let's
twice in a week.
Muftau, let's immediately after this show ensure that this is edited. We'll play this on all our social media platforms.
And we'll have an online story as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
let us water the tracks
at least twice in a week.
Because
if we don't water the tracks, it becomes dried and become whittled, and it gets rusted within no time. It is not only football grass that we water. Sometimes I went to Tamale about a couple of years ago. I was telling the Tamale director that we need to water the tracks, but they didn't understand why we should water running surface. Look at how scorchy the weather is. Now I'm going to see the tracks in Tamale.
But if a director, I mean, and this is where I sometimes get very, very infuriated. So if a director of sports of a whole region as crucial as the northern region doesn't understand or have the understanding of how to maintain a running track, they don't deserve to be there.
I mean, it's sometimes if when you mention watering track, people so why do you water tracks? We need to water it. My first running that I did outside Ghana was in Thailand when I was a student. I got there Thailand in the morning in the stadium. The running surface was wet, so I didn't understand. So I asked the guy, so no, this has to be watered every day. So in Thailand, they water their tracks every single day. Before you come in the morning, it looks as if it rains, and it keeps the running surface
fresh,
in the very good condition and fresh. And it can last as long as to 10 years or 15 years. But if you don't do that, within 3-4 years, you see it cracking.
I see.
Yes. So we must This one there, I will have to discuss it with University Authority and the ministry that the tracks at Legon Stadium must be watered at least 3 times in a week for us to keep its quality and its standard to the next 10 years.
That's your sports for now. We do have more sports stories on myjoyonline.com. We appreciate your time.